Let me explain to you why I'm pushing for early voting. Here's the reason. We together must make Joe Biden a one-term president. Need I say more? Real quick, let's go through it. Number one, do you guys know who Carrie Lake is? Who's that? And it's criminal what happened in the great state 48. It's criminal, but it showed something to us. We told the opposition what we were going to do. We told them our plan. Why in football would we tell the opposition where we're going to throw it? And 30% of machines go down in Maricopa County on what day? Election day. Then in Harris County, Texas, because look, I listen, and you say to me, Scott, one day, one vote, one paper ballot. I understand that. I hear that. I acknowledge that. Harris County, Texas ran out of paper ballots on what day? Election day. Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, Republican County, ran out of paper ballots on what day? Election day. Adam Laxalt lost by 8,000 votes in Nevada. It snowed in Washoe County and Reno, because our people, we like to live in the mountains. We're mountain folk. It snowed on what day? Election day. So the Democrats, they weren't freaking out. They weren't panicking. They had already ballot harvested. They had already early voted. They already mailed in their votes. And Republicans were going, guys, please, I know it's snowing. Please go vote. Imagine what we could have done stopping the Democrats from having a majority right now, defeating an incumbent Democratic senator in the state of Nevada. And so I am calling for an all-of-the-above approach to voting. Yes, we're going to do election day voting, but we are going to use the tools of the Democrats to elect Republicans. We are going to early vote. We are going to go in person. We are going to do mail-in voting. We are going to do absentee ballots. And we are going to have ballot boxes at churches and gun shows. Two can play at this game. You didn't realize I was going to bring the fire. I'm not just hair, guys. Number two, do you guys know who John Fetterman is? Hey, we're gonna be classy. Bless his heart. See, was not a good setup? I got you. And so, but more importantly, I love the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and it's a shame what's happened. But the fact of the matter is when Dr. Oz and John Fetterman, before they debated, 500,000 Pennsylvanians already voted. And you know what's worse? 4 out of 5 of those voters were registered Democrats. So guys, the Democrats were going into Election Day with a bank of 400,000 votes. And imagine me being a Democratic operative. I'm going, this is great. I got 400,000 fewer people to reach out to. And you know what? I got time. And I got money. And those Republicans, they don't have time, they don't have money, and they're all waiting to vote on one day. So this is going to be great for us. We're sliding into base while the Republicans are marching this arduous, treacherous journey uphill, and we are wishing and praying and hoping that everybody's going to show up on one day, Election Day. And you know what? I do want to talk about the psychological effect. Let's talk about Florida for a second. Because this was a state that voted for President Obama twice. This was the ultimate battleground swing state. Do you know what happened in 2022? For the first time in history, Republicans won early voting plus mail-in voting statewide in Florida. That's never happened ever. And what's the result? Think about this. Pretend I'm a guy and I'm living in Broward County with Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Ugh. I know. Imagine if I see in 2016 that Hillary Clinton has an insurmountable early vote lead. Am I that guy in blue Broward going to be inspired to vote? Probably not. I'm going to be dejected. I'm going to be demoralized. But what if I'm a guy in Broward County and I saw, like in 2022, that Republicans were winning early voting in Duval County, Jacksonville, and Clearwater, Pinellas County, and Seminole County, and West Palm Beach County, and Miami-Dade County? If I see that Republicans are winning in blue counties with early voting, you bet you're behind I am going to turn out. And that's how we're going to win, by getting those low propensity voters that have it in their heads that we can't win, and we're going to show them we can. And no, I'm not just talking about those swing states. This message is to every person that's in Washington and Oregon and Rhode Island and Connecticut and Delaware and Maine and Vermont, New Hampshire. This is to every person who thinks you can't. I'm telling you right now, we can. And more importantly, we will.